What is up, guys? Good afternoon. How's it going? I am a little darker than normal. That should be okay. Thank you for your patience. I was trying to get my command up and working. I decided to change it. Let me actually put it in the chat. I was like, you guys really don't necessarily need to know who killed my unit. You really just want to know how many units I've lost. So I took away the whole line that was like, who killed them? And right before the stream, I was hastily trying to find all the names that I didn't add and like fill it out so it was like a true graveyard. There's still like 5 or 6 names that are not on there right now. All right. Let's finally do this. We've been taking this floor incredibly slowly, making sure to not misplay, even though we have still not had the perfect play. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hey there, Gregory Flame. Dude, Gregory, I gotta just tell you. It was so hilarious, your team that I was watching this afternoon. I was in my kitchen making coffee, and I had the volume cranked up, and all I could hear is the skeletons slashing sound. Like, my coffee pot was just going, and it was just like, ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. I was like, holy crap, how many times is he able to attack in a row? Good morning, Tomrin. One of my Banshees, with heaps of dodge and health stacks, got literally one shot from full by an unbuffed archer on the 3rd boss. I do no death challenge runs, and shit like that is so tilting. Yeah, I totally understand that. I didn't even understand or know that you could exit the game in the middle of a fight and restart the fight. I did that once already in this run, because all the enemy units went first and targeted one unit and just snap, dead. Here we are. Rakdos has returned to Iratus. Wrath of the not today, Iratus. Not today. We're winning. We are not going to lose our entire team to this guy. This boss is strange. This boss is really strange. Like, he's hard, but I don't know if he's ever, like, wiped me. I think it's just all of my fights have ended with my units all on very low life. I dislike fight resetting. The game cheats, but if you can cheat back, it becomes meaningless. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I was thinking to myself if I will ever use that again. And I was like, well, maybe under situations where I just get, like, overwhelmingly unlucky, where, like, that thing happened, all the enemy units go first and attack one person. But still, I can control that situation by having higher initiative, right? So, like, if I just invested more in initiative, the enemies would not have been able to go first. So still, that's kind of on me. So I actually don't think I'm gonna do the fight reset anymore. But we'll wait and we'll see how we feel about that. Speaking of Tomrin chilling here. Nothing to spend points into. Nope. We're thinking about maybe putting the second brain in her. Did I have any green body parts that I missed? None that I can easily use. We're good there. Okay. Looks like nothing left to do but walk in. This should not, well, actually, man, I wish my team had an easy way to get the Bard up front. Kind of have to use Slimer and get lucky. Tomrin should be able to heal, though. Tomrin plays on Eternal Harvest 1. I subject myself to a bunch of artificial restrictions like 1 death resets and not using certain minions, so it's massively deflated. Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking what challenge level I will do my follower requests on, because it's definitely not going to be Eternal Harvest 5. I just wanted to know, you know, for my morbid curiosity, what this was like. But if I do something to where you guys can recommend units to me and I have to use them, it'll probably be on like Eternal Harvest 3, I would say. You're avoiding the soul. Oh, the lost soul. That's a restriction right there. That's like a hard restriction. You guys remember at the beginning of the last episode where I seriously sat here and spent like, no joke, 10 minutes trying to think what unit I could use beside a lost soul? I was like, I just want to use something else. But no. I reset fights only if I'm doing casual runs. Yeah. Alright, let's get into a fight. I can read and fight. Or at least I should be able to. Tasty meat. I really love stripping her down right off rip. We'll start off by getting an easy ignite on her. It's not going to do too much damage. Yeah, absolutely remove all of those blocks and wards. That's so beautiful. The enemy team is not super damage dealing. She can take some hits. I think I would rather put Lucrative Boon on... No, she doesn't have a block or a ward, right? So putting a block and a ward on her really helps protect her against Bard shenanigans later and allows me to heal her later. Now, let's just try to get lucky here with a random shuffle, because this just switches him to random positions, so it does not matter if I hit these front two. The alternative to this move is to start with the Funeral March, which I normally like to do. And starting with the Funeral March is best, no matter what. Because then I'll wait till the end of the round, Funeral March. We all go next because of the initiative difference, and then I can roar on them. And it would be a lot better. Okay. That move should multi-hit. I don't know why it only removes one ward on the enemy team, but maybe it would be a little too OP if it did. Funeral March. And now we get the initiative advantage. So, well, the only person that doesn't get to move is you, which is kind of unfortunate, but... We didn't use a spell in round one, which was our bad. Big time our bad. Crunchy. Gotta wake up. That was pretty silly. And you guys know how much I love to open up with the poison web, but it just won't do anything here. This is definitely Fatal Bondage, just to remove these blocks and wards. He's probably going to do the AoE, which will be fine. I'm just going to keep lucrative booning this spider. Because her damage does not matter. Her getting damage reduction is okay. He's going to heal a lot once his damage comes online. And he does heal from his damage over time effects. So when his Agony of Fire is proc, he'll heal a tiny baby bit. Oh, you're being very gentle on me here, Mr. Gargoyle. Now, we definitely need to move you, or shuffle you. We're trying to do all-out damage towards her. The alternative is to gut here, which could be very good. Could be very good. But no. If I can get that ward and block off on you, that'll save me a lot. And if that's the case, what I should actually do is wait until the end of the turn. Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting better at this game, and it's from watching you guys. You guys have some interesting playstyles, and I actually have a list of stuff that you guys have inspired me and taught me about. I added secret skeleton strats to my list today from watching Gregory Flame. We're going to wait, and here's why. Because the Bard has moves that move them back. So even if I get lucky with my shuffle right now, the Bard can just go and shift himself to the back and I'm in the same spot. If I wait and shift at the end, I can almost... Oh no! No! What? Are you kidding me? That damage was absolutely ridiculous. He could die right now. He could easily die. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Alright. Eternal Harvest 5 is like, are you talking? Do you want to explain something to your audience? No, 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 no. You gotta fight for your life. Yeah, we're gonna do the scream here, try to get the move around. I still will get to go again. Unless the initiative screws me. Don't screw me, initiative. Oh. 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 This is a definite Scythe of Life turn, but the problem is I don't have a guaranteed kill, even with a Crush Bones. I'll do a lot. And he'll heal from the Vampire Fangs. That's my only option here. Kill me, cowards. You won't. You won't. Yeah, Tomren's about to heal up in front of you. He's literally about to stunt all over you all. You don't even know. Like, oh yeah, you want to hurt me? Okay, this really might not heal you very much. But ultimately, it gets you in range to die from the other things, and you move before the Bard. So I don't have to worry about the Bard healing you. And I still get to use the Lost Soul before all of them go. Regardless. That did a pathetically low amount of damage. I absolutely have to remove these blocks and wards. And putting her up front maybe will let her do her her move that goes against all of our ward, which would be very nice. I have to put a block on him and then defend here. It's the only option. And then use him to defend. One block might not be enough. She could just go ham. Alright, do your worst. Just kidding. Oh, whew, not your worst. He healed a little bit. That redirect was great. Yeah, you've got no armor. That was perfect. I kept you from healing by bringing you forward. They all worked out. Are you dead? 41 plus 26, 67. You are, if you take minimum damage, you will not die. If you take anything above minimum damage, you will die. I'm gonna let it ride. Spider and Abomination seems like the best units in the game. Thoughts? Ooh. Spider, Abomination, and Unfrozen, in my opinion. The Unfrozen's debuff that makes enemies take 30% more damage is better than people give it credit for. Honestly, that thing is, and it can strip buffs off the enemies, which is something that you really want to do a lot of times. So yeah, the Unfrozen is pretty good. I would put the Unfrozen in that list. Oh yeah, and interrupt stance because it pulls. Because it pulls as well. It does 3 things. It's a damage amp, it clears, and it pulls. That's really good. He's just really squishy. So if the enemies are faster than you, and they get to gang up, he can die very easily, so he needs a lot of protection. But the Abomination is clearly a contender. For sure. The spear interrupts stances through block. Oh, yeah. And it's not position reliant. You're talking about the spear move as well, yes. Spear move is very good. And he can heal your other units. What? He's a DPS that can heal your other units? A pretty good heal, too. At the end of a fight, when there's only one enemy left, freezing a unit and just milking the clock. I know you guys know. I know you guys have done it. What are we doing here? I would love to get a kill with Tomrin, of course, with the Scythe of Life. Doing it here, I mean, she's already dead, though. I'm gonna wait until the end of the turn, after everyone has gone, and see if they are squishy enough to Scythe of Life then. And I'm just gonna keep defending Tomrin. This is a good move, though. Oh, then I won't have enough to Scythe of Life. If I do Poisoned Web, I won't have enough to Scythe of Life, and he can just remove it. At the end of the day. Well, let's reduce your armor, because I think I'm Scythe of Lifing you, because you're the weakest. Yeah. His heal can stop Lost Soul from hitting minions. After she heals them, ooh, because it does negate one attack, you're right. Pretty sick. Yeah, he might be able to kill with the Scythe of Life. He might be able to. Another block and a ward? That would get the... I mean, he's doing 10% less damage right now, which is actually quite significant. I'm just gonna hope. No? I can put a block and a ward on her and just keep using him to defend, and everything will be fine. They don't do multi-hits. They don't hit two people. None of them are AoE, except him, but he won't kill. A crit maybe could. Plus, if he gets ganged up on, yeah, I'll just keep using the defend. Sadly. But she's not in danger right now. He's in danger. I don't care. I don't care. Now, don't you minimum roll. Don't you minimum roll.
Maybe I'll put this one into furniture.
And we got a group heal because it died to the fire. It's very nice. Okay, it was about time that you remove those debuffs. I don't blame you. Alright. And is she low enough? Still probably no, with 31 armor and us doing 20% less damage. No. So we just restore our mana, I think. We have 2 turns in a row. We could, like, double light her on fire. This won't do any damage. I could Agony of Fire here. Then on my next turn, use my spell to deal damage. And then Scythe of Life. This won't kill, will it? Yeah, it'll totally kill. Dang it, it's too strong. Maybe I can get the kill here? Nah, he has such low % damage. Yeah, again. Warded again.
confront
Yes!
me.
Yes. Just barely lived. And I'm gonna do this just because just killing with this heals him so much.
One by one, life vanishes
We're
from
good.
this world.
We're good. I'm fine with not killing anyone. I joined this undead team to give moral support and interact with waifus. I don't really care about the cause, to be honest. I get you, Tomrin. I get you. You know, you could spend your whole life at half HP and sit on the Scythe of Life and just kind of stare at it, look at the enemies, look at the scythe. On Eternal Harvest 5, Floor 6, Bone Golem has more chance of surviving up front than the Spider. I would not doubt that, because the Bone Golem, I think, has the highest base HP in the game. Bone Golem's HP is crazy. I'm going to use this. It'll punch through his armor, or it'll do a lot of damage here. Alternative is to actually stack up 4 stacks on both of them right now, before their turn. And he kind of has to cleanse. That's the most damage. Yeah, we're still spiky. Still spiky. Let's try to stun him so he can't cleanse. Yo. That works really well. We'll put a block and a ward on you to just let you heal peacefully. Now we do need to restore our mana. Big time. Let's eat away at your armor, I would say, because this bard is gonna die. Okay. Like I said, definitely need to heal our mana. I think this swing is safe. And I think it will heal me more than 10 mana. Let's see, 16, 27. Okay, we healed 11, so it was better. It was better than using the plus 10 mana from Reap. And here, I think we definitely don't want to let the Bard go. So 60, 70, 80. Bard's not gonna die as is. Let's just go ahead and swap the Abomination in here and get this kill. Alright. And we'll put a block here so that the Gargoyle truly cannot hurt him again.
Mistake. Opposing me?
You're last. We're gonna keep beating on this Gargoyle for some mana. And this is really good because it just goes straight through armor. Do you have any luck? You don't. Okay. Yay, we end on full life. Who needs the kill? Oh, we're gonna get a spear stack. Or a spirit chainmail stack for Slimer once again. Right? Right? How much does this cost? This is free. I need to make sure. This is free, it won't kill. Oh, well that was not very helpful. Please kill. Oh, why? Why? He's at 5. He's gonna die at the beginning of his turn. Oh! He doesn't get a turn for a while. Oh, that's awesome. And I can remove his debuffs, which would make sure, but I don't need to. There's no need to do that. Yay! Hey, oh Lord! Oh my goodness! What is up? What is up, oh Lord? Yeah, we're gonna heal mana as well. Yes. Every little advantage we can get.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Blue weapon! What? That's like the best thing we've gotten in forever. And he has, oh my goodness. This is the beginning. No, this is the hubris setting in. I was just admiring the skins for units. Yeah. Thankfully, Meyer Marauder, a amazing viewer and longtime friend of mine, pitched in and donated to the minion skin goal, so I was able to buy the minion skins, and I'm super happy with them. They look awesome. Me and Canuck Bear were checking out Gregory Flame's stream earlier on this morning. You guys should definitely check him out. He was doing some crazy shenanigans with skeletons this morning. We're doing good. We just flawlessed our first fight for the day. And we're about to fight a boss. We're gonna drop the weapon in here. You're already at max blocks and wards, Tomrin. Man, you... So many different ways I could go with this. So many different ways. Your accuracy's pretty good already. I think you do need more damage. You're just falling short of killing so often. The more damage you have, the more you heal as well. Not a great use of your points. I just realized something, guys. So, damage is stress damage or physical damage. It does not mean just physical damage. It's all damage. So this would work with, like, you know, the Lost Soul. So this move does 70% of your magic of your attack as magic damage and 40% as stress. So this thing would probably heal you for both sides. That means that every tick of this heals you for 110% of your total damage. Which is even more than this. So Agony of Fire also heals you more with Vampire Fangs than Soul Dissection does. I think. I don't know. Do you guys interpret it that way? Maybe. So, and the reason I just brought that up is because giving him 3 dread for 1 wouldn't be bad in that case. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I was thinking about boosting up his dread a little bit so that he heals more on both sides. So that he gets a little bit more out of the dread. Especially if I'm going to use a muck on him. Because a muck gives you tons of attack and dread. You get equal amounts of both. Maybe 1 point, and I mean, spending 1 point for 3 is of value. Spending 2 points for 3 is not. So I'm fine with that. We'll do that. I'll save. And we're good. I mean, we just save, right? Yeah, we just save. It's hard to save for her, but... Oh my god, I just thought of another great name for the Lost Soul. The reference may be too old for you, depending, but... De Lost Soul. I do not know what De Lost Soul is from. That is a little bit maybe too old for me. Unless I just am misremembering or forgetting. Easily could be the case. Do I just go straight for Finger of Death? Or do I actually need Spine Bomb? Old hip hop group. Yep. Do not know. Do not know. Okay, let's go for the passive buffs now. Now let's go for the passive buffs, because I think we have every active thing that we really want, except maybe this. This is pretty dang good. but I don't think it's necessary. So maybe we'll go for like the luck, the vigor, the evasion. I think those are the only passives that are left. And between those, vigor is the most important. So we'll do this, and then once we get our next point, we'll be able to grab that. And plus, this is just pretty good to have. I never use distillation, but everybody in my chat is like, "Hey guys, hey Rakdos, distillation is good. You're like sometimes like using the mortuary too much when a distillation could solve all your problems." Hey there, amateur. Enjoy your lurk. I was gonna add a lurk command too. I really should have a lurk command. And I wanted to say something like, so-and-so, like, dives beneath the murky waters, or like the muddy puddle or something like that. And they're hiding from everyone. Cultist space. I could grab my second Hourglass of Doom here, because I think that eventually I might want to do the transition into the Double Reaper and use my spells. And I specifically should grab something before this fight, because if I lose all my minions, I might not get the item back that makes this work. The item that's making this work, if I had to pick one item that's making this work, it's actually the Venom Spikes, weirdly enough. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but this extra stack that the Black Widow applies on all of her things, the enemies have too much life, right? So something that Gregory Flame figured out as well is percent-based damage, like the Spider Mandibles, is really, really good in higher difficulties because their life scales up and your damage doesn't. You know, your damage numbers don't scale up with their life. So percent-based damage never gets worse. And just being able to apply this extra stack of percent-based damage is really good. Amateur gamer lurks ominously in the treetops. It could be in the treetops. Why am I always thinking under murky water? Like, that's gotta say something about me. I'm like hiding just beneath the surface, like. Okay. Enough about how weird I am. The drop bears, yeah. Drop bears. So all of that being said, I'm gonna make another Black Widow.
Weaving a web of death for my enemies has just gotten a whole lot more literal.
A whole lot more literal. I didn't need to do that, did I? I'm so stupid. I keep forgetting how these things work. I better be able to use her in something in here. Man, I didn't need to do that. When am I ever gonna open up Mortuary 2? Oh no, guys. Dang it! I wasted 4 parts. So, I realized last time that they give you the body part as long as you don't have it in your inventory. You don't have to have a minion that doesn't have the body part. That's what I thought. You needed to have a minion that is empty, but that's not the case. Well, maybe I can sacrifice her later or something. Alright, let's just walk in here shamefully. And just immediately see the Venom Spikes. Yep, hey look, Venom Spikes. Don't be like me, guys. Don't be like me. You're an Eldritch Ocean being, that's why. You're not wrong, oh Lord. You are not wrong in any way. Percent damage is fantastic on the last boss. If you manage to stack Spider Venom on each enemy, they die after 5 rounds, yeah. Yep. So the boss is already on a clock. 2 fights till the boss. We are making it today. We are making it today no matter what. Let's address our artifact situation. This has been rocking. It's been rocking. We haven't needed the extra ward. It's been nice to have until now, but our team's finally strong enough to go without it. And having this extra 5 mana per round really has made a big difference in our mana reserve. The enemies being unable to become inspired has maybe helped us. We haven't really needed the extra 12 wrath per round, to be fair, I would say. So yeah, we're doing good. And we have the ribcage armor, which is going to be an amazing substitute for the spirit chainmail. I would say I'm not gonna wait for him to get fully stacked because that's probably gonna take too long unless I focus it hardcore. But I would say maybe once he gets to like 8 stacks, I'll switch off, and then our team will get a lot stronger. Especially when we use the Dark Knight. 6+ armor on the Dark Knight. Oh. Almost. Okay. Guys, don't forget to remind me I have potions as well. I find percent base damage is pretty good in any game. Oh yeah, for sure. Once you really understand the mechanics of the game, percent base damage is normally one of the best ways to deal damage. Like, even the vampire. Have you guys ever used a vampire build where you use that spell of hers that just does percent base damage? You upgrade it and you just do like 40% damage of an enemy. Like, I feel like that's pretty viable. She hurts herself, but... If I use Rites of Carnage, guys, and give all of my units plus 12 luck and all of the enemies plus 12 luck, does their ward block this? It's... So... She hurts herself, but who doesn't? Aw. That's deep as hell. Do you guys think that their ward would block this? Because it's a buff that's buffing them, but when the Lost Soul does her thing, maybe because it's tied to her stress damage, it doesn't actually buff them. That'd be super nuts if this removed a ward from the enemy and buffed us, but I doubt it would do that. Pretty sure ward blocks it. It'd be a good time to find out, I would say. The enemies don't have super high crit chance right now. If I gave them plus 12. Nope, they gained the buff. That's okay. Now I can remove it. Now I can remove it. And I probably should have gained mana before that. I'll just have him wait till she removes, Who we killing? We'll kill this guy. No, you're good. It's science for everybody, you know? Science for everybody. I do not blame you. Yeah, let's remove your blocks and wards and start the stacks. Since you have the most life, getting stacks on you early is the best. We always funeral march. We're definitely funeral marching as well because of because we might be trying to strip them. So yeah, let's wait. Put the block and the ward on you, of course, because we're preparing for the hammer. Now we're closer to delicious casualties. That is true. Every crit that we get hit by is because I did that. I mean, it isn't, technically. Actually, it is for the gargoyle, because he had 0% crit chance. So if the gargoyle crits us, it's on us. It's fully on us. And I like that. What did you just do? You cleansed him? Okay. Now we debuff. So we get the initiative advantage. It's really annoying stacking burns on you if you can just cleanse. Especially because you move before him. Big problem. But we're gonna try to use Substitute World here. So we're just gonna keep stacking debuffs and hope that we can get a decent... Does this thing stack? What? And it lasts till the battle ends? And spell power gives it minus mana cost? Um, let me try something here. We got to do this here. Just got to get rid of those blocks and wards. This does also put some stacks and debuffs here. This guy's gonna hit our units and knock them back with his attack. So who do we not want to get knocked back? We need to have somebody wait till the end of the round, right? No, we're good on the funeral march. I'm gonna just spam this until I can use Substitute World. I need to have somebody wait until the end of the round, no matter what. Truly, no matter what. So it's gonna be you. And then we will put... You can take hits just a tiny bit better. But you're worse in the back. You can do more in the back. We'll do this. I always wondered how mana cost was calculated. Some things spell power will reduce its mana cost, like this. It says spell power will reduce mana cost, and some things it won't. So mana cost will just either be flat, like this, and the spell power will increase how strong the spell is, and then other things get cheaper. I actually didn't know that this thing decreased its mana cost, which is interesting, because I could just use Rites of Carnage every turn until I get to a point where I can suck their buffs off. And this guy needs to wait, no matter what, right? Yeah, he needs to wait. I'm not going to use Rites of Carnage before all of them hit me. I'm going to use Rites of Carnage after all of them have a chance to hit me. Oh, snap. Both my units are going to get moved. Well, at least he took the damage. Oh, no! Cool! Yes, thank you. That actually was amazing for me. Receive another buff. Why don't you? We'll buff up my guys, too. Now I'm really hungry. What we're gonna do is maybe try to get a shuffle to get her up here. Or I could try for a stun. We're gonna use the Lost Soul's ability here. I want to get as many debuffs as I can off, but he really can't do much more. Except, you know, maybe use a gut. It does a lot of damage to the Fallen Knight, but the problem is the Fallen Knight gets his feature every time he takes damage, and I don't really want that to happen. So, I'd rather use gut here. Maybe get a stun. It's okay. Alright. Keep stacking the fire. Oh, this is actually going to be crazy. Both of them have poison stacks. I want a different debuff. I want to put a different debuff on one of them. Guess it doesn't really matter. And I would probably rather it be the Elite Gargoyle. Not to stack him up. Okay. Now, we can use 2 spells with the Lost Soul. Okay, thank you. Hit the knight a bunch to buff him, then eat the buffs via LS. I don't know if those buffs can be removed. Some of the buffs that they get by receiving damage can't be removed, but you're not wrong. If it works that way, then I could. So now we buff again.
Presence of the Red God.
So they have 3 Rites of Carnage. Now I Substitute World. How much is that? 19 attack and 19 dread. Was it worth it? Maybe. He gets to move next. See, his attack buffs are gone. Oh. He did have some attack buffs, didn't he? Alright, you need to die, Mr. Man. So... unfortunately, we have to use his turn to wait. But I am going to crush bones on somebody. I think I'm just going to crush his bones. There we go. But if I use his turn to wait, then these guys, well... that should be okay. Uh-oh. I think that's a damage buff. We're alright. Lost soul up front, baby. But yeah, we absolutely need to get this guy back into position. That's not where we want him to be. His damage is super high, so we should have the ability to do something here, and a muck should be hitting pretty hard too if I use a muck on somebody. Maybe trying for this strategy is bad. I mean, in all honesty, it clearly was bad, but I just wanted to see. You're on Eternal Harvest 5, quit thinking you can science. Not the science time. Scythe of Life looks like it's gonna hit really hard, but it's not great against enemies with so much life. I need to do everything I can to protect him. So I'm gonna put him in the absolute back. No, I don't have to. I can just use her to defend. He moves first. Man, tough. Alright, yeah, we're gonna test you with another Crush Bones, maybe? Try to bait out to heal.
Crunchy.
I think I'm screwed. I have to do this. Two turns. Dread Roar. He can't be moved. Have him wait. Yeah, I was worried about that. Please don't kill her. Please don't kill her. Oh my goodness, this is so close. Please don't kill her. Thank you. Now you can move up. Scythe of Life looking like it's hitting like a truck.
Crunchy.
Just gotta try for it. Dang it, we gotta get these enemies dead. They're like alive for way too long. This will be good. Get them in the right place. Okay. Then I do think I'm gonna put another block and ward on him. My heart is pounding right now. Not lose these guys here. We need to be doing damage. They don't have the debuff on them. And his armor's so freaking high. So truly, just gotta wait. Just gotta wait in Funeral March at the end. Yeah. Huge heal. Now I can't Funeral March. That's okay, I wanted to do this anyway, you big jerk. That stun should be pretty good. We're gonna have him wait. And try to get enough Wrath to Scythe of Life. This thing goes straight through armor. Your turn is very important because this guy has no way to stop damage to himself. And you have no way to stop damage to yourself if he just goes swinging. Target deals 15% more damage to the battle ends. Yeah, that's awesome. It can only be done here for me to have any hope. But all that does is make sure she gets knocked back and puts her back up front. I kind of want her to be in the back. So I really just need to hope that she lives this hit. It's really risky. But if that's what I'm hoping for, then the best thing to do is put a block and a ward here. It's another really high pressure turn. Because she could easily take a hit from the Gargoyle and from the Elite Fallen Knight. I'm probably going to use him to try to... oh, I can defend. But it doesn't fully save me. If both those do AoEs, then I'm not safe. But if... it's still better, right? It's still better than not doing it. Totally fine with that. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
It will take more than death to stop my legions.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it. Alright. You have a lot less life now, so...
Ashes
there we go.
to ashes, dust to dust.
I screwed around a lot. This is round 8. Your fight should not last till round 8 for sure. And this bar just wrecked me. Just sat in the back and just played music. Destroyed me. Don't you heal him.
Curses.
Time for De La Soul? Yeah, for real. Well, at least this opens up a spot in the squad.
Worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
We'll get some body parts back, and we prepared for the loss. Actually, no, we didn't prepare for the loss of the Gorger. Wait, I looked away. Yeah, we made a couple misplays for sure. We definitely toyed around in that fight. We overthought the mechanics. He's gonna just get away on his turn, so not really much I can do. We tried for like a different strategy, and it didn't pay off. But I'm not a sore loser. Perfect.
Done purging the world ahead of schedule.
That's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for. I could have got the belly back from him, but I think I can do without it. I needed the it's not my fault. My important teammates who I value are now dead. I'll really miss what's her face and the cute one. Aw, the cute one is definitely the super squishy boy. So let's assess the situation here. We've got level 19 brains at max, which sucks because we're not on the cusp of the higher level brains. Spiked head is okay to have on the Abomination as a secondary option, and we still have the spider mandibles, so that's really good. And we have a high level Abomination right here. That's perfect. Not high level. We can give him a level though. First we need to give him a name. Oh yeah, I did need that lantern back. I'm really glad that I got it. What's his name? I just like raw meat shield. I don't know if you guys have seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but I want to name him Jiggle Belly. I'm gonna name him Rob, but it's gonna be Rob. Okay. And what color? You know what? He's gonna be plate oozer. Rob. Let me just make these two, because we're gonna make the Lost Soul real quick, and then I'm gonna go on a break. And I definitely need to get a timer. I'll have the timer by tomorrow for sure, so that you guys can know when I'm coming back, so you can go check out other streams or go do other things while you're waiting. Okay.
How easy it is to deceive the living.
De La Soul. There it is. De Lost Soul. Now, it doesn't, you don't say lost, right? You say la. De La Soul. We'll drop the big brain and give... I can't stand the normal Lost Soul. We gotta go with the glory. And then we'll level up their abilities and set them on the right path to success. Man, we lost 2 units before the boss. I'm so... like, halfway through the fight, I'm like, did you really just, like, spend the first 3 turns buffing up the enemy just to give yourself buffs when you know that your damage doesn't matter? How you kill is by percent damage, not by the damage that you deal. Looking at high armored enemies that no matter how much attack I get, I'm not gonna hurt anyway. I was like, man, really misplayed that fight. But that's why we learn, and that's why Eternal Harvest 5 is really a good test of, like, the fundamentals of the game, how well you know this stuff. Just go on break, Rakdos. Just go on break. It's okay, man. Just walk away. Alright, I love you guys. Here's some synthwave for you. Welcome back. Pizza rolls yet again. Wouldn't you know it? I'm gonna become a pizza roll. Yep. And we just lost... we just lost 2 units to a regular old fight that should have been pretty dang easy for us to handle. So, what we're gonna do is see if we can upgrade anything here real quick. No, that's a bad upgrade. I think we just save for the 200 for the Iratus statue, because we really need to not worry about our mana anymore. Okay. So we save on that. I gotta restart on stacking. No, man, but you benefit so much from the Spirit Spear. It's not even funny. Or not from the Spirit Spear, my apologies, from the Spirit Chainmail, but getting kills for you in this team is very difficult on this difficulty. Oh! We have a donation. Lord donated $5. You freaking rock, Lord. Thank you so very much. Oh, sound the alarms. Yeah. I greatly appreciate that, Lord. You are amazing. Alright, let's see. With that, we can't lose the boss fight. With that, we absolutely cannot lose. You are now... Oh, whoa. Oh, Lord, the thickest and strongest of them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and build up our Lord here. We always take Terrify and Swallow.
Serve me well, my minion.
We always take the Life Protect. Shit. The initiative, yup. The stun, yup. Definitely the dread. And lastly, the stress damage. Maybe we go -8 attack. -8 attack is pretty good. But you know what? Stress damage doesn't always hit. -8 attack always does something. No problem, Willard. Thank you. I'm hoping we're not gonna kill you in this boss fight, or we're gonna try super hard. But I'm hoping you carry us to victory. So we definitely need the spider mandibles, because that's a huge part of how Lord operates. Just little feelers. And then I think this item, since it can't be the intestines right now, I think a good substitute would be the spiked head. This is a really good item on on units that get hit a lot. And this might enable us to start killing with stress. If an enemy attacks this guy like twice, you know, that's 40 stress 2 times. So they'll really be, that's like getting hit with his ultimate, right? Even more than that. So yeah, I think the spiked head is an okay substitute. I was maybe thinking second brain as well, which will make him do a lot more damage. But in general, well, no. Not all units can be stressed, and spiked and second brain will be more of a overall buff. But when this comes into play, it will be very impactful. So we definitely got to give you some dread for sure. But first we deal with your accuracy and your initiative. Yep. I feel safe around, yeah, 130. Definitely give you your blocks and your wards. Wow.
Perfection takes time and proper ingredients.
Well, those points went really quick. Alright, oh well. Get in there. Now, De La Soul. Let's work you out. Obviously, the Lantern. Too good to pass up. For the abilities, we always go Ignore Ward. Powerful Heal. Super Strong Nuke. Substitute World that allows us to double cast. Yep. Be blocking the ward boon. And now we get to fix the problem because we tried to go initiative. Now we're going to go the high stress. Or sorry, we went this route for science last time. So the De La Soul is a proper lost soul. What De La means, proper. Not what De La means, don't listen to me. Alright, block ward. Definitely life. Where's your initiative? Yes. Initiative. Max you out. Accuracy, just a little. Just in case. That's worth a little bit more accuracy than we save. Put her in! And immediately we're gonna walk up here and level up my units. Probably should have done this first so that I got to see truly all of the points that I was able to use. Yes, definitely more life. Armor will help us in this fight, I'm pretty sure. He does have a stance that ignores armor. Armor needs more life, yeah. Pretty good. Just a little bit of armor. Ooh, boy. Having Spirit Chainmail on just for one person is saddening me. Saddening me. I would not have lost that fight if I had extra wards either. Having the Archmage's Pendant was a liability. Oh no, it's our very first Captain Critical. That is an elite. Thank you for making studying more bearable. No problem, oh Lord. Oh my goodness, that's amazing to hear. Full disclosure, guys, I'm an open book. Like I'm like the most honest person. I've been told all my life I'm too honest. But full disclosure, I've wanted to hear things like that, you know? And I'm like, man, what would that feel like if somebody is telling me that I'm giving them some sort of relief? And it feels awesome. So thank you. I appreciate that. You're also studying, Gregory. Sweet, sweet. I really like to go super analytical, so hopefully that helps with the studying, you know? Hearing somebody like break down their entire thought process. Hopefully that can help maybe your brains unlock some of the puzzles that you're having to deal with in your studying. Alright. Let's do it. I had potions! I had potions. I had potions. My units were so close to living too. It just hit me. It just hit me like a truck. How many misplays I'm gonna make this morning? Not good. Alright. Not again. Not again. No problem at all, oh Lord, you're amazing. Alright, yep, go ahead. You, Mr. Man, Captain Critical. You are my primary target. If both of those would have hit, guys, she'd be down to like 25-30%. Just don't kill me and I won't haunt you. What a deal. What a deal. That's oh my goodness. Aw. Now, yeah, now you can't. Now I can't let you die. Dang, you're that's an opportunity of a lifetime right there. Alright, yeah, full out damage on him. I don't think it's wrong to just crush the man's bones.
Crunchy.
I don't want to move him forward, though. Actually, no, moving him forward's fine, because she's back here. I do kind of want to get rid of that, ward. No, I'm going to need her up here so that because the Dampier's going to move forward, right? Dampier's going to move forward at some point, so we light you on fire. All of the damage. And then, of course, we have to Funeral March at the end of the first turn, so we're just going to wait here. Problem with waiting is that we really could have a unit death right here and now. That dubious boon might not be enough if they both gang up on her. Please, no! Okay, she can't kill, thankfully. Gucci. We are Gucci. Let's go ahead and march. Boom. Get the initiative advantage. Slaps top of stream. This baby can fit into many can fit so many hauntings in. You won't believe how many hauntings it can fit. It can fit it all. You got ghosts, you got goblins, you got ghouls. You got poltergeists. You got your Owo lords. So we're gonna not screw around at all. I think I'm just gonna crush this dude's bones and immediately Scythe of Life him. Yeah.
Crunchy.
You can't be allowed to live. You don't deserve to live.
Good.
After everything you've put me through?
Materials.
No, not this time.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
And please get rid of all of those crazy blocks and wards, yeah. And we're gonna stack you up once again, since you are vulnerable. You can do that. Just don't do your magic move now. Stay away from that. I'm free. I can attack. Attacking here seems good. Also, I could maybe try to displace. No, let's try to lock you down. Every single turn that you don't hit me is just wondrous. 15%. 15%. You're definitely priority number 2. Yeah. More lighting you on fire. No one has any wards left, which is not great for you guys. Because now you get tons of stacks of spider venom. And this will ensure that all of you die in just a few turns. Now I am actually afraid on the ward side of things. We're pretty good on the blocks. But, I'm actually going to defend here. No, it's here. Because you already have a block. And you're a lot less likely to get hit. This is the turn that their Funeral March is ending. So normally what I do is just wait till the end of turn and reapply it. But I could switch to the offensive. Try to get a stun on her. Or try to displace. Well, I can't because they are locked in place. Thankfully, I haven't forgotten that too many times. Yeah, I'll just wait. I'll just wait. And Funeral March at the end. It's super strong. Look how much stress he just took. I was really thinking about protecting him. I almost did it. Comran, you ain't gonna die. Don't worry. I am not getting haunted today. You're about to hit a heavy Scythe of Life. I don't think it will kill from there. Sadly. Super sadly. I need a little nudge. How much are you taking? 130 some? I might not need to crush bones. Or I could crush bones and just let that kill you and then maybe put a debuff on you. You have no armor? Oh, nice. I didn't even see the Hopeless. I could maybe use you to farm up some mana here. Yeah. Now you're dead. And we will soul to section here. Get a little bit of mana back. Yeah, I mean, there's not much that I can really do here with her. Let me maybe wait, see what happens. Sure. Totally fine with that. We are going to put a block and a ward on you once more, because you are just gonna heal all the way once you get that glorious kill. They are all marched up, and I do kind of want you to get up in the front now. Intimidating Whale here is very good as well, because I would be able to get this kill at some point, and lowering their attack is great. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Didn't get her out of her stance, but lowering his attack is good. You die, we heal. Totally fine. Now you at the end, and you're gonna move again here very shortly, and it's gonna redirect to her no matter what. So I don't see a reason not to just do a little bit of damage. We might be able to kill her with stress, with him, which would be very nice. Unfortunately, he moves way after the elf, but we're good on that. T-shirt. You will die. We heal. Yep. We were talking about the best units earlier. How like the Abomination, the Unfrozen, and I forget who else was in that list. Actually, Lost Soul. But I think Reaper deserves to be in that conversation for sure, because being able to heal your entire team constantly is pretty good.
Hope there will still be enough
Gonna
left
keep
to
doing this.
reanimate.
Kind of don't want to give them initiative here. Doing the block and ward here is super safe. Are you dead? 197, that's quite a bit. No, not even close. Not even close. Even with the sorrow. None of his other moves are really useful right now, though. I guess I could do this. Now, he doesn't passively heal anymore, so I definitely need to remember that. Okay, so, and we want to get kills for him. We're very much trying to do that somehow. Is he going to die at the beginning of his turn? Not quite. But I am still looking to get mana back. So doing this is very good.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
So now she's dead at the beginning of her turn. Like I said, he's not quite dead, but if I just use Hail of Teeth, I think he dies. Yeah, he has no armor, so Hail of Teeth will kill. And that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna let him take a turn and deal a bunch of damage here and make a big misplay. Yep. I pass, you both die. Oh, cool, we get another little heal. I will take it. I'll take it. We heal, you die. You die, we heal. Oh, cool. Cool.
Your frail bodies fail you.
One stack. One stack.
As your suffering ends.
Standard of Darkness. If no minions were killed in battle, all minions that took part in the battle heal 20% vigor. That's super good in the beginning when you first start. Ooh, a strange jar too. Nice, this is really good. Saving these till later in the game is incredible. Because you get a brain equivalent to kind of like the level that you're at, the floor that you're at. We can heal mana here. We have the opportunity to heal mana because we don't need much life. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We definitely are going to switch this whole thing up. We're going to use the ribcage armor. We're going to gain ourselves a ward. I don't know exactly how good the ward will be because I don't think the boss does any magical stuff to us. I think he just slashes us like crazy. Just continuously slashes us. From what I remember. He has 2 magical attacks. Okay. And then we're going to take off the Shackles of War because I don't think he can become inspired. We're definitely going to get 12 Wrath per turn. We can get up to that maximum really quick. Not feel bad using our Wrath abilities, even though I don't think we have a lot of Wrath abilities to use. Maybe 15 spell power is a little bit better. Nah. Gotta use Infused Dagger. And then, we don't have great one-time use artifacts here at all for this fight. But I guess we can bring in the Scroll of Skullfall because dealing damage to his pillars will help us. From what I remember, damaging the pillars heals our stats slightly. So, alright. I have to use the restroom real quick, so I'm going to take an early break and mentally prepare myself for the boss. I will be right back. Herb. Just because, bro. Thank you. Money Machine Go brr. I didn't even see that. I did not even see that little message. Oh, well. You're awesome. 15 SP doesn't seem like a whole lot. $15 SP. do you mean? Sorry, well, SP spirit points. No. Speed? What's SP? It's gonna be obvious to me, huh? What is it? Oh, spell power. Oh, dirt. Of course. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not compared to 12 Wrath, especially when I have the talent that when I'm at maximum Wrath, I get 36 spell power. So that ring kind of enables this talent, which gives me far more spell power. So I will return. Oop, that was loud. Alright. Sorry about that. Desperately had to use the restroom. Take a real quick break. Chill out, Synthwave. Alright, we already said we were grabbing the mana here. Whoop. There he is. I'm glad he starts in that position, actually. If he has blocks and wards, we might be able to remove them immediately. Any talents that we need to get? Yep, let's get this to increase our minions' vigor.
Through transformation, the will becomes free.
Yes. Maybe I should just use distillation real quick just to heal them up. I do have quite a bit of parts. I don't want to lose just because we started with a little bit less HP. I want to be as ready as I possibly can be. What do we want to use? A blood? Blood and a weapon.
It's no gold, but it will do.
Why do you want gold anyway, Iratus? What are you going to do with gold? I've always been so curious about that. What do you think you're going to do with some gold? Okay. At least we didn't use Tomrin because he has the most awesome stuff. So Tomrin needs to live. And he'll haunt me if he dies. So 2 reasons to keep him alive. We have potions. We are ready. Let me make sure that no one is talking to me. Okay. Monster hunting is a pretty difficult job, chiefly due to the fact that the damn blighters are becoming quite rare in this day and age. The monster slayer has lived so long that he has since switched to hunting more humanoid targets, as they are more plentiful and pay just as well. However, that does not mean that he has gotten rusty. Retirement may be just 100 years away now, but until then, he can cut up abominations with the best of them. Hey, not my abomination. And it turns out that switching from slaying living, breathing humans to undead is not a particularly difficult one. We will see about that, Mr. Slayer. Alright, immediately, oh my gosh. This dude has 2,000 life. Thank goodness for Masher here. Masher's MVP right off the bat, taking off these 5 blocks and wards. Have fun though. I will, Gregory. I will. I'm gonna try my best. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do have Skullfall, and I am gonna just drop Crush Bones on him as soon as I possibly can. Yeah, percentage damage is gonna murder him. Yeah, I know how you do. But he does cleanse his debuffs regularly. I know that he does that. So, I'm gonna crush his bones. We're gonna put a debuff on you. Ow. He clears debuffs at the start of each turn, yeah. So you can't really get too much after the out of the really long debuffs. Man, putting a block and a ward on him is rough too, because he is gonna take so much more damage than that. We're gonna try it. Ow. You know, marching at the end of the turn doesn't matter. Do these heal all my minions or just the minion that dealt damage to it? All minions restore 50% health. Okay. They don't have health, so I won't be able to do percentage damage with gut. I think blocking for one of these two right now is pretty good. Blocking for her. Question mark? Oh, it's at the end of his turn. Man. Man, that hurts. Yep. On every successful attack, removes buffs. Cool. Yeah, I'm fine with you doing this. That is the thing that you can go ahead and do as much as you want. Okay. So I do want to scroll up Skullfall then to do a little bit of damage to everybody and start healing my minions. They can't be lit on fire though, can they? Can't be the target of spells. This would still work though. It wouldn't. No, I cannot target them. Spells will not target them. Okay. So I have no choice. In MTG, the scroll would work probably. Yeah. Oh, man. I gotta crush his bones every single turn. And I think I'm gonna attack here. That heals him quite a bit and heals all my units. That's his magical attack. Cool. Thank goodness he has one. I could reduce his crit chance and his evasion, but only for a little bit. I mean, it would be for 3 turns of his, pretty much. It'd be kind of nice. Or I could poison web, maybe. No, these things don't have percent life, so they won't. They probably won't take any damage from poison web. I think it's better to do this. Yes, please keep doing that. Spells don't activate the stones. Okay. It's between debuffing him and Dread Hunger. -8 attack is pretty good. And it would save us a little bit of damage. Dread Hunger is pretty good as well because he needs a lot of Dread. And it looks like his Dread... Let me look at this. These guys might heal me from the Dread damage that he's dealing passively, which would be really nice. I think that is happening. I'm gonna debuff him. I just need time. And I'm gonna hit this thing too. Which is fine. And did we heal at all? I don't think that healed us. Okay. Now let's put a block and a ward on you, I think. Gonna be rough when he switches over to... Oh man, the lifesteal. Okay, I actually forgot he had that one. I have potions. Let me look at my potions here. All enemies lose 10 accuracy for 2 turns. This is the very beginning of the turn. So I do kind of want to use this. What's his accuracy? 159. It's not like he's missing. Removes debuffs from target minion and heals 10 vigor. Yeah, I'll do that to him.
This will do nicely.
Gotta keep doing that. Hello everyone, and how is everyone doing today? Hey there, zombified potato and things. It is a great day. Pretty sure everybody's doing awesome. We are on the 3rd boss, first attempt, Eternal Harvest 5, and we just lost 2 units before the boss. Every boss fight in this entire run, we've lost our whole team right off rip. So we're trying not to have that happen again. Trying not to replicate that. Energy Wave could be pretty good to heal mana, heal wrath. I don't really need to heal mana, but... Attacking this with him is like an ultra heal for everybody. It heals him a little bit, heals everybody else. Heals my mana a little bit. Very safe. Thankfully, that doesn't hurt very much. Gonna again reduce his crit chance. I think that's just the best thing to do. He doesn't have armor or anything like that. I could reduce his damage by 20%. 20% less damage is actually pretty strong. And I think it might even be better than minus 16% chance to crit. Because this will even reduce the damage of the crits as well. And it keeps him up front, so we can hit him very easily. Yeah, I think that's best. Looking pretty scarce. We'll do this here, just because you don't have a block or a ward. Okay. Now you're all the way in the back. I think it is pretty good idea to dread hunger here. Then he just gets to go and remove it. No, it's way. I was thinking about using Funeral March, but he'll just get to go and remove it. Looks like it heals us, but it doesn't actually. Okay. The green one removes all buffs. Perfect. Totally fine with that. Well, that will kind of suck here, but otherwise pretty good with that. Now I can remove his evasion just because I'm in like a bad spot. But before we do anything, crush bones. Stabby stab. No crits. Okay. Gonna keep blasting this thing, healing our units. That's quite a bit. Dang, he got the crit anyway. Another block and a ward on you. Hey Rock, what other streamer do you watch? I watch a ton of streamers. I watch a lot of Path of Exile streamers because I really like Path of Exile. So I watch Ziggy D. Sometimes I watch Mathel because he's really good. I watch pretty much everybody who streams Iratus. Just if they're streaming Iratus, I will hop on because I have Iratus as a game tagged, so I can catch anybody who wanders into the game, give them a little bit of help. Let's see. Of course, there are other streamers. Hard for me to think of them off the top of my head. I watch Amateur Gamer. Yeah, hard for me to think of them off the top of my head, embarrassingly, at the moment. Ah, dang, you're super hurt, huh, bud? But attacking this 3 times probably won't do a lot of damage. Attacking you 3 times here probably will. I don't think you can be stunned. The Monster Slayer will always be one of the bosses that can kill your whole team of minions if you aren't prepared. Yeah, definitely. I was very, very worried about this fight. And he doesn't self-heal like he used to. So... yeah, he's immune. It said immune. Thank you for being merciful. Alright, now we need to just buff him like crazy and blast this thing. And just try to heal up a ton. Oh my goodness. How are we gonna heal this guy? It's the only thing I can do, or I can do Poison Web, but I'd rather do this. Rip Lord. No. He's being silly. He's not attacking the right minion, but it's gonna be super hard to keep him alive now. I can't just heal, obviously, so I have to do lucrative. Whew. I have to just do as much damage as I can. It's all ogre for me. Yeah, it's gonna... I just have to go all out on him. If I attack this, it's not gonna heal me much at all. It's 8 to 8 3 times. So, best to just get the stress damage here. Oh my gosh. He's so close to dead. So is he, actually. They're both so close to dead.
Crunchy.
Time to head back to the grave. I hope not. I hope not. He's not weak enough for Scythe of Life to really hurt him very much. And this will heal both of my units, which is very important. I have to keep doing this. It's not going to heal them enough, but it will heal them.
I suppose I can craft a few hundred more.
I don't know about 100. I might be able to craft like 3. You are in the worst spot right now for me. This is over. I volunteer to lead the retreat. I kind of could retreat. Nah, we would die. He would kill all of us if we tried to run away. I forgot to use my other potion. Which probably could have saved him. I'm not gonna forget now, though.
Rivers will run red. Crunchy.
So much damage. We just can't out-damage his DPS. You definitely need to go in cocoon mode. Oh my goodness. We're not even hurting him at this point, except the crushed bones. That's the only thing that's dealing damage. Yeah, I gotta do this. He's healing.
Crunchy.
Physical damage reduced? Why would you do this? I have to do this. Okay, cool. I can reduce his damage again, but it's not gonna last very long. So let's just reduce your luck and evasion and do a little bit of damage to you. I don't want to put Dubious Boon on him because it reduces his damage, but it's like, or Lucrative Boon, I mean, but like, what else am I supposed to do? DPS is too low, I think, yeah. Okay, we can handle that, we can handle that. Don't switch over to the red one. Keep on the green one. If he keeps on the green... Oh, attacks ignore armor. And block and ward. Ooh, I don't think he's switched to that yet. Are you still a muck? You actually still have a muck on, which is pretty dang funny. I need to heal my mana right now.
This will do nicely.
This is as low as he's gonna get. 179, that's not bad.
But that one was my favorite.
Alright, well, she wasn't helping much anyway. Well, I mean, she was keeping my units alive, so she kind of was helping. But 20% less damage. Gotta be that, because I gotta hurt him. We're gonna do this to get mana back. Or we could Scythe of Life. How about Blood Phantasm, Zombie, Reaper, and Bone Golem? Why couldn't it be the Spider Creeper girl? Because she's too good. She's too good. I definitely am gonna use a Dampier. In my next run. So it's between using this and getting enough mana back to use a Crushed Bones. Or using Scythe of Life and not getting enough mana back. And I think we need the mana. We absolutely need the mana here. Ow.
Crunchy.
Just die. I could go into the cocoon, but I don't think it would matter. We did it! 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 So I'm not gonna blow. I'm not gonna blow. I'm not gonna blow. I'm not gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw. We're gonna do this. Get destroyed. Yes.
That will wash away.
And we got back 2 of the super important items. Mania becomes immune to debuffs. That's pretty good. A level 22 brain. That's pretty good. This freaking Spirit Spear. Might be a little too late for the Spirit Spear, unfortunately. But I don't know. Dude, for real. And so, like, as you guys saw, it was interesting. He didn't get as many turns because I didn't have as many units. Because I had less units, he was getting less turns. So his overwhelming damage was lowering as I was losing units, and then it would, you know, as he was killing my units that really weren't doing damage to him, I'm like, okay, if I just keep crushing bones every single turn, eventually he'll die. Critical hits by minions and enemies do 30% more damage. This could be really good on not Eternal Harvest 5. He killed the units in the opposite order. Yeah, really. If he would have just went straight for Tomrin, we would have been screwed. We'd have been absolutely screwed. We did it! Eternal Harvest 5, we're on floor 4. I'm so pumped. That is insanity. We did lose 2 units again, but we have plenty of body parts and plenty of brains. We have level 19 brains still, right? We obviously have that level 21 and level 22. We're good. We're golden. We're golden, baby. Oh, man. This feels incredible. So, you guys are hurt. You'll heal a little bit when we walk through the door. Oh, wait. No, you won't, because this is Eternal Harvest 5, and they don't give you any breaks. I learned that the last time. So, yeah, we might have to make a whole new team, unfortunately. Thank you so much, oh Lord. I'm like genuinely astounded my dang self. I'm pretty proud. I know I take a really long time on my turns, guys. I know, but I feel like it's easy to miss stuff in this game, and like I even make misplays with my super long turns. So I honestly think everybody benefits from like slowing down a little bit and analyzing the turns. I would still recommend Blood Phantasm or Lost Soul to add to your team. The Blood Phantasm is amazing and is super good with the item that lets him burn the enemies when he takes damage. I really like that item. Buried just beneath the surface are the catacombs, the dark secret of the Order. Here they train mages so that they can conduct sinister and dangerous experiments. It was always meant to stay a secret, but recent necromancer troubles have let knowledge of this place slip into the public. Making matters worse is that the mages were never expecting an attack from below, let alone that the attacker would be undead. The Grand Magister made his judgment. Instead of standing with the sorcerers, he sealed their tunnels and called his paladins to the highest level in the order to prepare a defense. The spellcasters would fend for themselves in the face of Iratus, where they would either prevail or buy the Grand Magister some time to muster his veteran knights for a decisive battle against the forces of liberated evil. And we are to the Living Armors, one of the hardest enemies when you're trying to have a spellcaster build. Spellcaster BTFO. Whoops. I missed some stuff. Check that boss. Will you get on the next floor? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna bet it's the old boss, because I'm pretty sure that it counts at the beginning of the game, and it's like old bosses or new bosses. Please be the scientist guy, because then that would mean that each run is more diverse. Dang. So yeah. I think at the beginning of the run, it chooses old bosses or new bosses. I'm way more... Oh, actually, no, you're right. You're right, oof. Seriously, oof. Because the, what's it called? The new fight, the, scientist-looking guy, the experimenter, I feel like that's the easiest boss fight in the whole game right now. Like, I've only fought it once, but it was just easy. It was so easy. Yeah, I'm glad everybody thinks so. Spellcasters BTFO eternally by paladins as well. Yeah, you have to dispel. Then you won't. Then you won this fight. If you have dispel to remove the enemy's stuff, yeah. The spell up here. This one. Once the enemies have stacked themselves up. How are we gonna get around this life problem? Let's fix everything up. And we have the Spirit Sphere. Immediately equipping Spirit Sphere. Immediately switching back Spirit Chainmail. Actually, do we really need Spirit Chainmail? No, let's switch to the Ribcage Armor first. Just make sure we get the Spirit Spear stacks as our priority right now. Okay. All that seems good. Maybe we'll use the skeleton. We're definitely using Facius to help us. We're gonna put her back in here. Facius and Tomrin are gonna be here. We're gonna make an abomination. I didn't get better parts. No. Oh, whoa, Lord. He died as he lived. Adorable? Lord Owo. This is gonna be Lord Owo. We're gonna put the highest level brain in you because the Lost Soul does not need the highest level brain.
Get back to battle.
And we remember our things. I'm actually gonna switch it back to the stress. The debuff on attack was meh, but I think stress is just better here. Bam, bam.
I expect results.
You'll get him. At least I'm getting faster at this. There we go. More life. A little bit of dread, of course. Life. Facius has some points to spend, obviously. Laws. And then we're gonna throw this here. And then we'll throw the brain. Or we could do immune to debuffs. Be kind of fun. I wish you could go double spider mandibles. That'd be incredible. Second brain's okay. Reset the Lost Soul. We keep getting the lantern back. How many Lost Souls have we lost this run? So many. Too many to count.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my investment.
Bam, 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 bam.
Get back to battle.
Iratus is like, I can't keep up. You know what? We'll go plain Lost Soul this time. We'll go old school. See how that fares. More life, definitely more initiative. Alright, there we go. And then, of course, Tomrin can heal himself. Not gonna be an issue. Facius. More armor for Facius. Or more initiative, I think is good. He doesn't really need to go first. And then, yeah, we definitely do want to increase the damage equal to the debuffs on the target, because the enemies are going to have so many debuffs on them, hopefully.
Serve me well, my minion.
Okay. Lost Souls 21. Name the Lost Souls number 21. You into Venture Brothers? I love Venture Brothers, but I don't get that reference. There's so much Venture Brothers, and I think I've seen like the first 3 seasons. Yeah, that's not even close, Gregory, that command. Not even close, that's way far behind. This morning I just took out all the, oh, it looks like I missed one. It looks like Gilded died to a minor. Henchman 21 and 24. Oh, yeah. Henchman 21 and 24. Yeah, I'm gonna redo that command and try to make it fit all my units that have lost, but I honestly don't think... I think I've lost too many units. Alright, what's going on? Oh, yeah, you're healing. Alright. Do it. We don't have a way to just magically get through their blocks and their wards. So we're going to use the Lost Soul. And we're going to just burn this guy down, I think. Man, even the Spell Thief has 530 life. It's crazy. You can't kill us following orders. The Vampire can be really good for this floor. Oh. And I keep getting these. And I keep forgetting to set up a bot to immediately stop this stuff. Ban reason? Because it's a bot. I put bat. We're gonna ban the bat. There we go. Goodbye, VQT VP 1234587. Funeral March is very good here. And I'll wait until their turn is over to do that to them. Facius, very good to just heal our mana up. Now we got 2 mana healers. And Psychotic Scream is how I'm going to get rid of these wards, because they're not going to get the buff from it. While this guy has no armor, I'll munch on him a tiny bit.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
I'm so stupid. I cast the spell before the end of the round. I purposely waited on him so that I could cast the spell. But I gave them their debuff before their turn. And they just murdered Facius. Straight up murdered him. Has this always been plus 50% damage? I thought it was plus damage, but not plus 50%. Not at all. Well, I think we run, boys. I actually think we run. Yeah. All of our units still have a lot of block and ward. So we're just going to try to get the heck out of here. Maybe try to get a stun right here. Bye. Oh, wow, they get hurt a little bit when they run? I didn't know that. It normally just doesn't matter.
Death has been denied.
Well, we got his mask back, thankfully. That was a big part of what was making him good. That's so funny. We just walk into the fight, and, like, Facius, like, our main tank just gets absolutely manhandled. The rest of the team's like, okay, this was a 3-person fight. We'll see you later. Peace out. Bye. And walks right away. Well, Facius was not integral to anything we were doing at all. He was pretty much as important as this little skeleton right here. So it's no big deal. I am gonna maybe cut the stream short and reevaluate this. Abort raid, reset. Yeah, reevaluate this. I started a little bit late today, and normally I end around 3. And I do have some other things to do today. That and I'm getting manhandled, and I kind of really want to reevaluate everything. And really think about what team could crush this particular set of units. I might use you guys' advice for the Blood Phantasm, but these guys can't be lit on fire, can they? I don't think they can be lit on fire. But yeah, I have another profile that might be on this floor, so I can test and see, and then come back to this, because I really would love to win my first ever Eternal Harvest 5 run. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We can always start again. Thank you guys so much for the generosity today. Thank you so much for being here, talking game, talking life. It has been phenomenal. Peace out, Gregory Flame. I will be on your future streams as well. They just can't be stressed. Yeah. Huge hearts. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, peace.